Hello. Oh my goodness. Hi guys, hello, welcome on in. What am I even, I don't even know what I'm doing today, honestly. I was like, oof, let me fix some setup. I'm scrambling. I really sat here for like a good, I think an hour just trying to figure out what to do today. And then I was like, oh no, it's almost 2 o'clock. And I was like, oh no, I haven't made my tea today. So I went to rush and get that made. And I do have some tea. I chose the random one from my shelf. It's probably a sampler. I think it's like a oolong green tea with some hibiscus and some fruits. We'll see how it tastes. Hold on, let me take a sip. I'm very curious. I could definitely taste the oolong. I taste the hibiscus. I think I taste something very citrusy. There's a tiny bit of citrus in this one. I see. Not too bad. It tastes more like a simple fruit tea, if anything. I did chill it a bit. So maybe it's better hot. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's okay. It's not really my go-to, obviously. It's just a sample tea. But yeah, I was just like, ooh, what am I doing today? And then I opened Idols of Starlight. Idols of Starlight? And it hasn't... Okay, the one on my PC, right? Since I'm using Google Play Beta, the one on my PC isn't updated. So it doesn't have the new banner. And when I opened it, I was like, I wanted to pull on the new banner, the PC version. But since it didn't have it, I was like, oh, I need to go and check to see if I could update it. Turns out that like suddenly Google Play is like, oh, this game is incompatible, either incompatible with your PC or it's just not available. So now I'm like, oh, what do I do now? Let me see if I can I'm gonna open it again. I'm gonna open the game again. Oof, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna open the game again. And I'm gonna see. Okay, you guys can't hear it anyway, so I'm gonna see. Hold on, let me. Now it's glitching. Oh no, it crashed. Oh no, everything is breaking. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, let's open it again. I should not be messing around with my PC while it's opening, I guess. Because I was trying to drag the windows around and then it crashed. It opened fine earlier though. Yeah. It is opening. Let me see. I do have enough for like 1 temple. I know it's like... Oof. The new banner though. The new banner. No! The game's... Oh my goodness. The game crashed again and... Not only did the game crash, I think my PC almost crashed. It glitched for a sec. Should I try it again? This time it's probably gonna blue screen my PC, but you know, I'm a risk taker. I actually had my PC blue screen yesterday. It was kind of interesting because I was just putting the new Genshin quest on auto. I was just sitting there and like doing my journaling at the same time because I like to multitask, right? And all of a sudden it just started glitching and then like blue screen of death. My blue screen of death doesn't even show up like normally. It's kind of it's very interesting. Okay, the game is open again. Let me try this one more time. 3rd time's the charm. Yeah, Idols of Starlight had a new update and they added new cards to the gacha, or they added a new gacha And it was then I found out that apparently the SSRs. Okay, no, this is not working. It's not opening. But anyways, their time was not the charm. I think I glitched a bit too. But well, yeah, I found out last night that the SSRs and the URs for Idols of Starlight, they have stories. They have stories to them, and I was like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna sit and listen to one of them, at least the SSR that I have of Hikaru. And when I found out they used like the 3D, what is it, sound effect, I was in my bed at this point, right? I was just like laying in my bed doing my dailies, playing Idols of Starlight, and then I was like, ooh, okay, so these SSRs and these URs have stories, and I was like, I'm gonna go read one of them. I'm gonna go look at the story for one of the SSRs, right? So I opened one of the SSRs I have of Hikaru, and then I noticed like it was all audio. It was like a 13-minute audio clip, and I started listening to it on speaker, right, on my phone speaker, and then I was like, wait a minute, the way this audio is like, I think they use like the 3D studio kind of audio. So I got up out of bed, ran to grab my headphones or my earbuds, and then like put them on just so I could listen to it. And I was like, ooh, the immersion was so good. The immersion was so good because like they actually had like all of like the sound, the audio stuff, because the one that I played, the story that I played, it was when Hikaru takes you out to have a weekend together at a ryokan, which is one of the hot spring inns. And yeah, he was like, oh, and there was a festival that was happening nearby, and I was like, ooh, this is perfect for like right before summer ends, you know. So I was like, oh, all right. And then like he goes and like gets you like, I think it was karage, and you could hear like them prepare like, I guess the staff people's preparing the karage and stuff. Like the sound effects were there, the sound effects were really there, and I was just like, ooh, I am so impressed. So it does get a bit like, it doesn't get like too spicy at the end, but I was just like, I was seated and I was squealing. I was like, oh my god, kicking my feet right now, like, ooh, Hikaru, ooh. Ooh, I can't wait. I need to pull more on this gacha, but I'm broke. I actually considered throwing like $5 down for like the monthly pack for this game, just so I could get more currency so I could pull more gacha and pray that Hikaru comes home. Because like right now I do own, I own one UR and I own 2 SSRs of him. So getting a UR is kind of hard, and I'm saving his story for the UR story till later. Like, I don't know, probably till one of like the worst days of my life that I actually need to I need some emotional support. And then it would make me feel so much better. Like, you know, it's like you gotta treat yourself out to like the best thing that you could ever treat yourself out to when you're having the worst day of your life, because it reminds you about how precious like time is and how precious all of the things that you love are, and then it has more importance in your life, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, I'm very seated. I did pull last night because I had enough, and I didn't get anyone that I got a copy of a card, and I was just like disappointed. Cause the new banners, I'm just like, ooh, okay, I see. This can get a bit. I am really curious. Like, I actually considered. I was like, what if I like, what is it? What if I just made like a whole bunch of new accounts and just kept pulling? until I got one of them, and then recorded it. Record the scene so I'll have it permanently, even if it's not on my main account, you know? And then like all these dummy accounts could like just go towards the trash later because they're not really worth it. I'm just there for the story. I'm just there for the limited, well, not really limited, the rare scenes, you know? I am considering making dummy accounts just so I could pull some more. But getting a UR is so hard. It's actually really hard, and you don't get that much currency in the first place. I think you get like probably like 5 a day, and it's like 120 for a pool, so it takes a bit. What is that? 520, 60 days if you just do all dailies. I think every week you get 12 more gems. So that's plus 12 for every week. 12 times, okay, how many weeks would that be? Because 2 for 120, so 10 weeks. Yeah, it's roughly a month and a half to get enough pools for a 10 pool. That's so painful. That's so painful. But with the $5 monthly pass, I think I could. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. I won't do it. I won't do it. I told myself I'm not gonna put any more money into gacha games. At least anytime soon. Oh, I am so considering it though. I think it's like 24. You get 24 and then you get like 5 a day or something like that. But 5 a day is a lot. You know, like it shortens your 1/2 month into less than or 1/2 month into like 4 weeks, you know? 3.5 weeks. Mental math is hard. Why am I trying to mental math so early? I say early. It's already 2 p.m. I am actually considering changing my schedule a bit because goodness, I feel like I don't get anything done. And then like by the time I start getting things done, it's like already nighttime and I don't see the sun enough. I feel like I just don't see the sun in general. But in general, I think peak hot hours in my room is like from 4 to 6 p.m. Or maybe later too. So it doesn't really matter. I feel like it doesn't really matter. You know, I actually considered though. For today, I do only have an hour today. But I actually considered seeing if I could do all my mobile dailies in the hour. Because I was like, ooh, I don't know what to stream right now. And I did say I was gonna stream, and then... But I don't really have much time today since I'm kind of busy doing other stuff. So I'm just like, What if I just do all my dailies now? What if I make it a habit? We get shafted again? No, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I didn't realize that this week was gonna be a busier week for me, unfortunately, but I'm still trying to stream, okay? Like, you got me 3 times a week, 3 times this week. maybe I'll stream on Saturday, I don't know. I feel like, maybe I should just start a game and then I'll just get locked in and then I'll forget all of my responsibilities and then I'll stream even longer, you know? Maybe I should just do that. Would you appreciate that if you had more streams? More streams to follow, longer times? I feel like right now, I don't know if it's because of my lunch about that. I feel like it's really inconvenient for like a lot of my viewers, mainly because it feels like you guys are all just on the other side of the world so far. And I feel bad, because like you guys always have to go to sleep. It's like, why do you have to sleep? And like right now is like the only time, like the best time for me to stream, right? If I stream any earlier, I would be, I don't know, I think I'll just perish. I don't know what I'll be speaking. I'll probably be speaking from like the demons inside or something, because it'd be too early for me. The demons inside, you know. We need that morning voice Meru stream. That would be like my super low, deep, groggy voice though, right? Like, I'm like, should I try to attempt it? I'll be like, good morning, everyone. How's your day going? I'm sure you guys are ending the day in a nice, oh goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just my old woman voice. Morning Meru is just 20 years older Meru. Yeah, like it's just my old woman voice. Though it might be a bit more croakier. Like I feel like if I were to talk in the morning, I don't know. I don't even know if I would like escape unscathed from that because it might just ruin my throat even more. I don't know. I mean, like, ever since, I have been, I don't know if I have been, but, when I was hanging out on Saturday, I did overuse my voice a bit. I got a bit excited. Because we were talking about some very exciting things, and, you know, stuff happens when that, ugh. I feel like I used the wrong parts of my vocals when I get excited, which is something I feel like I need to improve upon. But yeah, I know Sunday was when I had to really recover my voice. I was just like, ooh, this is pretty bad. It's like, this is so bad. But I think it's better now. I've gotten some rest today. I think it's just the weather that's kind of affecting me today. Hopefully I'm not getting sick though. I feel like I always say that. Every time I wake up with like a different symptom. Like what's today? Yesterday I woke up with a lot of TMI. No, just kidding. I woke up with like a lot of mucus yesterday, and then today I'm just like I have a bit of a, not really a sore throat. We're used to it. I'm sorry, my body is breaking. I'm like permanently sick. It's so sad. It's so sad. But I'm also used to it, so it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It does tend to clear up throughout the day though. Which is why I'm usually more active during the night. Because I'm like, ooh, everything feels better, you know? But maybe that's why I need to wake up earlier. Maybe if I wake up earlier, I'd be more active during the actual day. The problem is actually waking up earlier. And actually sleeping at a decent time. I think even when I went to hang out with my friends, I think we were meeting at like, we met up at like 11, and I was just like, oh, it's 3 a.m. I need to go to sleep. Oof, I don't think I had that much sleep that night. I don't think I had I don't even think I had like 5 hours of sleep. That was pretty bad. But it's okay. I have possibly caught up, maybe, perhaps. Have I? I know my phone sometimes tells me that I should go to bed at a certain time. Because it logs in my sleep hours, and then it'd be like, oh, if you want to get decent rest, if you want to catch up to your sleep, you should sleep before this time. And then by the time I look at it though, it's already past that time. IDK about that. Okay, let me see what my phone says. Let me record all the missing logs I have first. Your recent sleep has been short. Try heading to bed by 2:50 a.m. to help you bounce back better. Your phone says there's no hope for you. It's because I don't check this app enough. It's just okay. It just says recovery comes from consistent sleep, and I understand that, but like having consistent sleep is kind of impossible. I can't help it. But maybe I'll try to take its advice. Maybe my life will be better. Maybe I'll start seeing sparkles, like, you know, shoujo bubbles if I actually start properly having sleep. I think one of the other issues is that I do drink tea, and the caffeine in tea does affect me quite a bit. Like, today is oolong, right? Today's oolong with a bit of green tea and some other random stuff. It's a sampler, so I don't know. I just pulled it out and I was like, alright, I'm drinking this one today. It's okay. I don't think I get this tea again. But yeah, it's oolong, and sometimes oolong does keep me up quite a bit. Yesterday I had hoji cha, and I only started feeling sleepy at like 3 AM. I think I'm just screwed. Maybe I'm just screwed. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to install. Maybe I need to install Love and Deep Space and use the sleeping app portion, or sleeping, what is the function? And then have my phone overheat because it's been on for the whole night. What other games have that though? I feel like another game. Oh, I used to have, well, I have it in my old phone, but there's this one app called, I think, Situation Voice or something like that. Let me look it up. It's been so long. It's been so long, but I remember throwing money at it because Amatsuki voiced one of the characters, and he was kind of tsundere, or more kudere. That was so good. I was like, thank you for the good food, and it's been like years. Situation Voice app. Is it this one? Situation Boyfriend Voice app? Ooh, this brings me back. It was this one. This is so funny. I feel like I'm like hitting myself with nostalgia right now. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, there was also Urata, and then a whole bunch of cool seiyus. But nowadays I'm into other seiyus, like Imai Fumiya. I don't know if you were here earlier, Seti, but I was talking about Idols of Starlight. And I found out, okay, so I found out that they have like the SSRs and the URs have extra stories with them, and one of them was like a situation voice audio, and I was so seated. I was just like, oh, this is where you hid it all. This is where you hid like this is where you hid the actual romance and the card stories. Oof, I can't wait to be fed even more once I pull the gacha, if I have enough. But oh, I feel like Imai Fumiya, you need to do more. You need to be in otome games more. I am so what is it? What's the word? I feel like I'm being very well fed because like I'll stick to my Tempa VNs, thank you very much. No, I get you. The stuff that I like are just not is just not normal. I remember back in the days though, back in the days when drama CDs and stuff were like that were popping off. I remember there was a Yandere girlfriend drama audio that was going around on the YouTubes. And it popped off and I was like, wow, I see the appeal. Yeah, I don't know if that's what kickstarted everything, but I know the situation drama CDs and stuff like that for like the girl side, or like yeah, for the girls, made for the girls, it popped up really big. I've been in here for too long. I need to get out. But yeah, I feel like, okay, so for Imai Fumiya, right, he voices Akito from Puroseka, and the voice that he uses for Akito is like way different than the voice he uses for Hikaru in Idols of Starlight, and I'm just like, ooh, I like this. He sounds so soft and cute in like Idols of Starlight. I was like, it's such a contrast to Puroseka. I just feel like I'm being fed well, you know? Yeah. It'd be really interesting if he actually voiced like, if he did a voice like Akito for one of these other, for like a situation CD. I want to hear that. Oof. Yeah, I have my eyes open. My eyes peeled. I do know like they released, or he has a CD up there in the wilds. A situation CD, but it's like very pure SFW. Did I even listen to it yet? I don't know. I bought it for like $5. I think it was supposed to be a tsundere though. I don't remember listening to it. Maybe I should go and find it wherever it is in my PC. I'll report back. You probably wouldn't want to know anyways. I'll be like, oh yeah, he sounded so good, and like during this part, and then this part, and he was so cute during this part. Yeah, probably not. But yeah, how's your week going? I know I didn't see anyone yesterday. What did I do yesterday? I played Genshin. I played Genshin on auto because I was going through the second part of the new quest, right? And then during a 20-minute plus cutscene dialogue moment, my PC decided to blue screen. My PC was like, all right, I had enough. And then it blue screened on me. I think it's fair though. I haven't probably turned off or restarted my PC or anything in the past week, and I think it definitely needed some intervention. Yes, I put my PC on hibernate during the nights, and I only turn it off once in a while. I feel like I should be turning it off every single day, but you know, I don't. My 30 plus tabs of Google, I'd have to open it all again, and then sometimes, like, I know some of my apps aren't on. Are you Bitcoin mining or something? No, I just put it on hibernate because I just have things that are open. I just have things that are opened, okay? And I just don't want to reopen them. It's like that extra step just to reopen things. Like, you see, if there are times when I turned off my computer, and then there are like some apps that or some programs that I just don't open, or I just forget to open, and I don't have it auto opened. So like Discord doesn't open immediately when I turn on my PC. I have to actually open that. And then I would forget, and like half the day or like most of the day would go, and then I wouldn't have Discord open, and people would be messaging me, and I'd be like, oh yeah, that's right. I don't even have notifications for Discord on my phone either, so I don't know when people message me until it actually tells me, which is like 3 hours later, maybe 4 hours later, who knows. It's so bad. I just forget, okay. But yeah, that's one instance. I don't really have much open usually when I play games. The streamer, I swear. Like, you see, OBS is never open unless I start streaming. I literally just like open Chrome and then I call it a day. Or not. Oh. I tried switching over to Firefox and it didn't work out very well. I felt like there was too many inconveniences that I wasn't used to. I can't let go. This is so bad. I'm turning into monkey brain. And I know like Chrome is one of like the browsers that just take up a lot of RAM and stuff. So my 30 plus tabs. How many do I have right now? I don't think it's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, it's not that bad. I'm gonna hack you and close them all. No! What if I want to go back to one of them later? What is even open? Okay. Yeah. Not interested in your money or personal data, just close them tabs. No. But if I close them, I'm not gonna remember to open them and I'll never come back to it. I'll just never come back to those tabs. Like, I had stuff that I shortcut saved onto my desktop, and like now my desktop is just filled with a whole bunch of like links. It's so awful. How many links do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I managed to close 20 tabs and turn them into shortcut links onto my desktop. Am I really winning? Yeah, you know, because I know I'm gonna come back to the link later, right? So I just save it onto my desktop. That's what bookmarking is for? Okay, but when you have over like 100 bookmarks, what's the point? I don't even want to know how many bookmarks I have. It's like bookmarks for like that I've saved since like the moment I started using this Google account. Which honestly, this Google account is probably very not secured in the first place. But it's been around since the start of my PC days. So I definitely have a ton of bookmarks saved. Yeah. Seti's out there like judging me right now, you know? You don't get it. This is what happens. I should just like start everything from scratch, and then I'll just cry about like that one bookmark that I know I saved like 4 years ago and be like, why can't I find it again? Yeah, I think there was this one time I tried to organize my bookmarks and then I gave up halfway. I gave up halfway. I was just like, this is not worth it. It's not worth my time. I think it's just gonna be disorganized forever. All bookmarks. There's like 4 different folders and there's like... I don't want to look at it. It's too overwhelming. It reminds me because I also have this issue with like when I save stuff on YouTube's, because there's so many cool videos out there and I'm like, I'm gonna watch this later, and then I use a watch later and I just never come back to it, and then next thing I know, like 3 years later, that video is gone. It's gone from the internet. It's wiped. Or I'd have like 5 different playlists, right, for like different things that I want to go back to watch, for like different things I get into. And I come back to it with it only having like 2 videos left because everything has been wiped. Or it just gets too much. It gets too much that I get overwhelmed and I just never look at it again. But I also just forget about those playlists in general until I actually think, oh, this is something I want to go back and watch later. And then I add it to the playlist and I just never watch it later. I think about the future, but at the same time, I just don't think about the future. Yeah. I think I could benefit from Meru things. No, not really. Head empty a bit too many times. But I think I would benefit a bit better if I actually started organizing some stuff in my life, you know, organizing the things in my PC, for starters at least. So I know also, like, so I have 4 different folders for all of the Blu-rays that I have and extracted. 4 different folders. And sometimes I'm like, ooh, I want to go watch this Blu-ray again, you know, the Seiyu Live. And then I'd have to look through like 3 folders to finally find it in like the 4th one. I just never got, like, I don't even know why. I just never got around to organizing it. And you know how big these Blu-rays are, because Blu-rays take a lot of space. They're like 30 gigabytes plus for some of them. So I'd sit there and just watch the folders move. Maybe. I should probably start organizing it instead of shifting through 4 different folders. Because one folder is like, one folder is on my hard drive, the other folder is on my external, there's another folder on another external. Wow. You know what? I'm just starting to realize I am a big mess. I thought I was slightly a bit more organized than this, but I think I got used to it to the point where I just don't think about it. Girl failure? Perhaps. not out of not what I want, I guess. Yum 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 yum. Yeah, anyways, the good news is that, like, ever since I got this external hard drive that was like, that's 4 gigabytes large, maybe a bit more. Wait, is it? It's 4 gigabytes. Yeah. Ever since I got this hard drive, I've been moving things slowly to it. And it's slightly more organized than all my other folders, thankfully. And I do have room in my PC, because I know I was, like, earlier this year, I only had like 50 gigabytes left at some point. Maybe less, I think it was 30 at some point. But now I have room! Yippee! Why am I such a mess though, honestly? Why do I have so much stuff, actually? I know at some point I also had like copies of photo folders, like folders of just like old phone photos, old pictures and stuff. I had like 3 copies of it at some point, because sometimes I just hard copy like a lot of when I move computers, or like when I move devices and stuff, I just copy things over, and then I'm like, I'll deal with the organization later, and then I just never deal with that organization later, to the point where I'm just like, wow, I have like 4 different copies of this folder. And then I have to shift through it, because I'm like, what if I backed up this folder like before I, you know, had other, or before I added more stuff to it, you know? So I'd have to check to see which folder has like the most stuff in it, so I could delete the old one that has probably potentially the least stuff in it. I'm gonna start burning something. My PC is gonna explode one day, and then I'm gonna lose everything, and then I'm just gonna be like, well, fresh start, I guess. That'd be awful. I'd actually have to, what is your GPU? What is my GPU? Okay, let me see. I built this PC like 2019, I believe. Which one's the GPU again? I have a AMD. Oh yeah, I'm very tech savvy, guys. STEM major here. Okay, well anyways, I have a AMD. What is this? My processor is an AMD Ryzen 5 3600X 6-core processor. Okay, that was like the computer part. Wait, hold on. My graphics card. This is an AMD build because it was cheaper at the time. I think next time I'm gonna go for like the Nvidia one. I heard it performs better. Eventually when I have more games to play. Anyways, my graphics card is the AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT. 8 gigabytes. Better, but I think it's overpriced at the moment due to AI. Oh, I know. Goodness. AI ruining everything. But yeah, I can't update to Windows 11. I heard unfortunate things about updating to Windows 11. But I feel like that's generally the case when anyone like updates to a new Windows. I'll just switch to Linux. I feel like not a lot of things support Linux though, because I feel like I cannot. I'd have to like go through hoops to play my very old otome games. My old PC otome games like Starry Sky. You can get compatibility programs. Yeah, I feel like it's a bit... I like the convenience though of like just downloading things and just installing it and not having to worry about an extra installment. Because I know some stuff doesn't really support Linux. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting flashbacks to like programming stuff. Ooh, be gone. Be gone, demons. But yeah. I don't think I could do Linux. I personally like my Windows 10. What do I even need to like update? Because I know it's been telling me, oh yeah, you can't update to Windows 11 because you don't have the requirements. And I'm just like, okay, the requirements are what though? And I can't figure out what it is. You would need a TPM. I think I've heard that one before. And I heard that some processors do have TPM installed, but it would be like, sometimes some are turned off the moment you like have it on, so you have to go to the BIOS and turn it on. And I fear the BIOS. I think yours might be too old. No way. Let me Google this. Actually, you're probably right about that though. Like this PC is 6 years old. All right, let me type in my processor. What is this? 360X 6-core. 6-core. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you? And then we go what is that word again? TPM. Is the Ryzen 5 3600 compatible with Windows 10 on the Reddit? It is, you have to enable TPM and secure boot in the BIOS and then run Windows 11 compatibility checker. Oh, I need someone to do this for me. I don't trust myself. I think about the BIOS and I'm just like, what? I'm gonna end up pressing something and then like my computer's just gonna explode. Though I don't know. I mean, with the fact that I have, whenever I play Infinity Nikki and then I start hearing the fans like really gearing up, I'm just like, yeah, my computer's just gonna explode anyway, so. Surely isn't too bad of a risk, right? This is awful. Why is Windows 11 so picky? You know, the thing is, I think you might have missed it, but Microsoft being dumb and greedy, yeah, that's always the case. It's always about the monies. But you see, the thing is, I opened Idols of Starlight on my PC earlier today, found out that, you know, it hasn't been updated. So I went to Google's Play Beta because I have it. And it told me that Idols of Starlight isn't compatible on my PC. It was like, oh, it's either unavailable or incompatible with your PC. And I'm just like, bro, I already have it installed. Like, what? What happened? What happened in like the past month that I haven't played it on my PC? I just wanted to pull on the new gacha. It's like, why must you do this to me? Google Play Games beta. Why are you suddenly saying that, you know, I can't have Idols of Starlight? Actually, it was like breaking when I opened it earlier, so I get it, but I opened it once, and only once. I went to the gacha screen, didn't find the gacha, closed it so I could update it, and then it hasn't been able to open since. So, yeah. Maybe it's just cursed. Because I remember I did have a lot of issues opening it last time when I streamed it. I just wanted to pull the new gacha. But because it didn't update, it can't update. I can't pull the new gacha. This is awful. I don't have any more funds on my old account or my main account, so I might as well. I'm just gonna have to open a new account. I'm gonna have like 10 different dummy accounts just so I could have these cards. Yeah, I don't know. Addicted, I swear. Look. You don't understand. You don't understand. I miss Hikaru so much. I've been playing the other routes. I finished, because I played Hikaru's route once, right? I played it first and once, and it was like last year. And it's been a while. But I finally started playing it up again. I finished Ren's route. I finished Noah's route 2 days ago. I think 2 or 3 days ago. And now I'm on Finn's route. You know, I could actually go a lot faster if I like didn't limit myself to 1 chapter a day. 1 part a day, actually, because there's like 3 chapters, but like each chapter has, I think, 11 parts. And I've just been going slowly through it. Noah's route was interesting. It wasn't like amazing, but it just got me like, wow. Because they would be like, oh yeah, there's this like plot point, right? There's this plot point, and then like after they kind of ignored the plot point for like most of the game, most of the route, and then they finally came back to it near the end and was like, yeah, we're gonna, you know, we're just gonna put a whole bunch of like relationship fluff in the middle of this whole plot. And then we'll go back to the plot. But I mean, the fluff was really cute. I was just like, wow, okay, like the relationship stuff, they were just trying to get together and like they got together, and then it was like more or less them trying to, well, it wasn't like trying to, but they were slowly getting on the same page, you know. And then they went back to the plot, and I was like, wow. Interesting. So still, Hikaru is still my favorite so far. I think it's gonna be solid. I think I already know he's gonna be solid. But like in terms of route, I'd say he's still pretty solid compared to the other ones. Cause you know, you could have a favorite character, but like not like their route as much. Bustafellows. Okay, I did like his route, but like I don't think it was like the #1 route in the game. So Bustafellows, I love Mozu so much, but I found his route not as strong as compared to like one of the other ones. I think I would rank it as like fourth maybe out of the 5-6 routes there were. Yeah, I didn't think it was that strong. But I love him so much, so you know, sometimes your headcanons just take over. It doesn't really matter anyways. So for Idol to Starlight, Hikaru's route is still pretty solid in my opinion, from what I remember. Yeah. Though MC's actions are just not my actions. It's so funny. It was my actions during like during the situation voice SSR story. Ooh, I don't want. Just thinking about it. Just thinking about it. You want to know the details? I feel like the details are just like, ooh. Totally. Okay, so what happens in Hikaru's situation audio, right? So what happens is they go to a ryokan for the weekend and they stay together. There's a festival happening. During that time, they go out, get some karage, share some food together, have some soft cream, and then they go home, take a bath together. But it was like before the bath portion, Hikaru was like kind of joking. He was like, oh yeah, half joking. He was like, oh yeah, you know, you want to take the bath together? And then MC was like, well, MC is you. She doesn't have any lines in here, right? Because it's situation. And she was like, oh, it's embarrassing, right? Or I said it was embarrassing. Well, I didn't say it was embarrassing, but it clearly was like, oh, she's embarrassed. And he was like, oh yeah, just kidding. But she was also like, she followed up with a, I'll do it even if I'm embarrassed. And I was like, oh shit, like I would say that. And so they did end up taking the bath together. And then from there, he was like, I want you. And I was like, ooh. And then it cuts off there, unfortunately. Ooh, I want more. I want more. It was so cute, the whole scenario up until the end, and then it cut off and I was just like shaking my fists. I want to know what the other cards have, because like that was just an SSR, right? And I do have a UR card, but I'm like saving it for a really bad day. I'm saving it for a really bad day, because it'll make the whole like story more important to me when I think about it. But they did release 2 more URs in the gacha for each of the boys, and then like one of them is a kissing scene. I know Hikaru's is a Pocky scene, and I'm just like, oh, how dare you, how dare you. I want it, but I'm broke. I'll get to it eventually. Maybe if I play the game long enough, maybe if it lasts long enough and it doesn't hit EOS anytime soon, I'll eventually get him, surely. We do get a guaranteed UR every 110 pulls. How close am I? I don't even think I'm close to like the first one. I think I am like at 30 pulls. Because you get 10 pulls every, I think, almost every other month pretty much. If you play daily, if you do dailies. I calculated earlier. So, oh, it's gonna be a long journey. It's gonna be a very long journey, but at least it's guaranteed at some point. If only I could just, you know, maybe self-restraint, you know, needs to be thrown out of the window so I could just start tossing money into this game. The fact that it's so F2P too. I didn't expect them to have so many, like, the whole thing is voiced, and I didn't expect them to have like to have a whole like 13-minute audio situation CD kind of situation here. I'm so looking forward to whenever I play the UR. Okay, I opened the game. Let me see. You are guaranteed within 38 summons or 40 summons. Okay, 50 summons. 40? Okay, choose a free UR selected after 110 summons. I'm only 31 out of 100. This ain't looking so good. What about the other banner they added? 10 out of 110. This is awful. Life is so rough. I do remember there was this one time I pulled the gacha and I got 3 URs. I think all my luck went there and I was just like, well, out of all the games it would go to, I didn't expect it to be here. But yeah. I think I'm gonna end early. Well, it's not really early. I said I was gonna do an hour today because I'm kind of scrambling. I'm scrambling today. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I've yapped a bit too much about Idols of Starlight. Alright, I know, I'm sorry. I only meant this stream to be an hour. I'm sorry. I don't know about tomorrow. I think I have errands to run tomorrow too. Why did this week have to be busier? Unfortunate, I know. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. What do you want me to do tomorrow? Oh yeah, I haven't played a rhythm game this week. Project Diva, perhaps? I did consider like doing Muse Dash, but I was just like, I'm not ready for karaoke. I'm not. I haven't been able to prepare because I did have to rest my voice this week, and so I'll do my best to do next week. Because wait, when does the fall start? I was supposed to do it by the end of like summer. Fall date. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I could do karaoke tomorrow, but I'll see. I'll see what I could do if I could squeeze it. Normal people call it autumn. Okay, but I'm not normal. Wait, what is normally like? Okay, normal people as in people outside of the States, or non-Americans? Yeah, I got it. Okay, maybe I should switch to autumn too. Thank you for letting me know. The further I could get from my American roots, the better. Alright, so autumn does start next week, unfortunately, so I guess I have to... I mean, to be fair though, most of the songs that I was thinking about aren't really summery, end of summery either, because I've already done all, like, half of the summery kind of songs in another karaoke. Unless you want me to sing, like, the same songs, I could. But the songs that I have that I want to sing, I need a bit more practice on. I haven't been practicing because... yeah, my throat. My throats, and also I've been just busy doing other stuff. So there's that too. Yeah, unfortunate. I'll try to sneak some more practice in though. Maybe. What is even on my list? Hold on. Chotto mate. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be prepared. I was just like, okay, first of all, I don't want to put people to sleep because I do like to sing like slower songs. A lot of slow songs are like my favorites, or slow songs are my favorites, the ballads and stuff like that. Oh, hello, Fire! No, I was gonna end soon! Welcome on in, though. Fine, I'll, let me look at the time. I think I could spare like 10 minutes. But yes, thank you so much for coming on in. I'm chillin' today. Just yapping. But, yeah, I'm talking about, oh, thank you for the redeem. Here is your meow! You look great. How do you do it every day? I just, you know, 192 years old. You kind of get used to the daily stuff that you need to do every day to make yourself look as great as you can. But yeah, I'm talking about a potential. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a potential karaoke tomorrow. I don't want to get your hopes up because I'm just not prepared. Making it global warming in your room, yeah, unfortunately. I think it's still like around 27 Celsius, 28 Celsius. But yeah, potential not, I don't think it's, no, sorry guys, no karaoke tomorrow. I'll think about next week. Most likely next week then. It's just that I do like a lot of slower songs, and it's easier for me to practice slower songs than anything. I don't want to put people to sleep because I like singing slower songs. What about the weekend? The weekend is a bit iffy for me still. What am I? Oh, hold on. I'm shifting through my schedule right now. It really depends. It really, really, really depends. So, you're gonna go out and show off your Oshikatsu habits? Perhaps. No, I have stuff to do. Like, I have errands to run and everything. Maybe Sunday. Would you guys mind karaoke on Sunday then? I could try doing Sunday. Cause I don't know about Saturday. I think I need some time. Sure, okay. No guarantees though. Things might change. Stuff to do, errands to run, 2D boys to stare respectfully at. Yes, exactly. I have a lot of things to go through. A lot of dailies as well, you know, my daily tasks for all these games that I play. I should have just sped run all of them right now. But yeah, it is. I don't wanna do anything anymore. I just want to be potato. Tea flavor today. It's oolong green tea with some hibiscus and other stuff that I don't know because I think it might have some citrus in it too. It's just like a sampler tea. It's okay. It's okay. It's been leaving a weird aftertaste in my mouth to the point where I'm just like, I kind of just want to drink water. But yes, thank you for the hydrate reminder. Although I just want to drink water at this point. Yeah, it's okay. You know, I actually considered drinking my shiitake mushroom tea today because I just couldn't decide what tea to drink. And I thought about it and I was like, okay, it's still a bit warm today, so maybe I'll wait till like it gets cooler throughout the week. I ain't heard of shiitake mushroom tea. It's okay, me neither. I found out like 2 weeks ago when I bought it. Maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that. Maybe more now. When I found it on the tea section in Daiso. They had like a konjac plum tea as well, but I'm like, I'm not really a fan of like the sours, so I decided to get the shiitake mushroom. We'll drink the most random tea, I swear. Yeah, I like to try different things. I'm kind of keeping my expectations very, very, very low, non-existent, because last time I got the tea from Daiso, it was the barley one, and I was not very impressed with it. I don't know if it was because I'm not a fan of barley, or it's just, I just don't, the Daiso teas are just not as quality. So I haven't given it another try since. I don't know where that barley tea went, actually. It's just not in my cabinet. I think I put it in like the communal tea coffee section in my house. Do you stick to a certain brand of tea or just check out whatever catches your eye? Usually I just, you know, get whatever catches my eye. So yeah. There's this one tea brand that I that I got a lot of like in the past on the internets, but I haven't gotten tea from them in a while because I still have like a stash from them. They gave me like free samples the other time. They just sent it to me randomly. Hello, Jay, welcome on in. Wait, aren't you streaming right now? Like, wait, I was gonna end. Hold on. Why is everyone coming? Everyone's coming, so you can't end. I know, like, I guess I'll just I'll throw all my responsibilities out of the window right now and like just not have sleep tonight. Okay. You start too early, you gotta start at 3 p.m. But if I start at 3 p.m, people are going to sleep too. I think half my viewers are like from across the world. You guys are never satisfied. I need a stream at like 0 o'clock, like in another dimension, so that you guys are all like satisfied at this point. But yes, welcome on in, Jay. How was your stream? I saw you playing golf. But yeah, I wish I could just stream in like an alternate universe where my streams will like disregard time zones to the point where everyone in whatever time zone you are, it will work out for you all. Fire, thank you for the stretch. Everyone stretch as well. We reaching my hands up and then out to the sides. Wow, wow. Oh yeah, all right. You should join one day. Oh. How much is the game? I'm gonna look at the price, and it's like gonna be like $5. What is golf with friends or something, right? Golf with friends. Okay, it's. I'm gonna look at the price, and I'm gonna be like, okay, but this $5 could go to my monthly pass for Idols with Starlight. Oh no, I have brain rot. Next stretch 2 around the world. Oh, you're right. I'll do that. Hold on. Wee. I feel like things are cracking. Wee. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. I will pay for it if you would actually want to join. I do want to join one day. We can hear those old bones cracking? No way. Do you guys really hear it? Do you guys really hear it? Oh, I remember back when OnStar's training came out, the app for what is it, the training arc, or like their exercise app. They had a lot of neck rolls, and then every time I would just suffer. I'm like, oh no, my head's gonna fall off. My nerves are just gonna start snapping off. I'm gonna lose all senses at this rate. My neck bone is gonna snap too. Can we get a Meru push-up redeem? I'll consider it when it's not too hot, because if I have to do push-ups and it's already boiling in my room, I will just probably pass out on stream one of these days. Seti, thank you so much for coming. Have a good night. Have a good rest. drink a lot of water as well, and see you potentially later this week. You better be there at my potential karaoke on Sunday. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a potential karaoke on Sunday. So when does it start cooling down in your area? Mid-October? I don't know, man. Every year it's different. Every year it gets worse. What time Sunday? Usual time 2 p.m. PST my time. So like an hour ago, an hour before this current time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if piano playing too. No, I can't bring my piano over here. I don't know how to set it up. It's a bit too much of a clutter right now, so I don't know how I'm gonna set that up. Come on, it's content. No, I only could play like one song and then I call it a day, and I can't even play that song properly. It's a training arc, okay? It's gonna be a while till I'm able to play piano and sing at the same time. I do have it as a goal in mind, but it's gonna be a while. It's been too hot in my room. I can't really stay too much away from my general area because the fan doesn't reach the side where my piano is, which is why I'm just like, it's awful. It's awful. I can't do anything here. All I could do is go on my PC and let the mini heater heat up my room even more. I'll consider something else though. Maybe I don't know about the near future. Probably as a special end of year stream. I'll consider something else with a instrument in mind. But yeah, just teasing a little bit. Finish that Lego figure. I'm gonna be so honest, but I considered doing a different hand cam, or doing a hand cam for a different project, I would say, for a different creative building craft. That's what it's called, right? Finish the forever Lego figure. It's probably collected so much dust right now because I did not put it anywhere. Like, it's just in a half open box. So I should finish it. I should just finish it. It's probably melting too. Surely not, right? Let me check it. No, it looks fine. I did put one of my cloths on it, so it doesn't collect too much dust, hopefully. Oops, excuse me. No, it's been collecting dust, honestly. That cloth, I didn't buy that cloth until like last week, and I just put it on top of that box because I didn't know where else to put it. Yeah, kind of awkward. At this point, you've done quite a few hand cam streams, nothing to hide now. Okay, look, but I have to be in a good mood. Well, I have to be in a mood to actually do hand cams. And most of my hand cam streams don't even stay up. Maybe I should do a hand cam tomorrow. What am I gonna do though? No, I have to play my rhythm game. I have to play a rhythm game each week. So that's like the only thing I'm holding myself accountable to. Playing a rhythm game every week. You're afraid someone's gonna recognize those hands? Yes. Actually, yes. But also, I feel like I kind of do... it's just more for safety measures because some of the stuff that I deal with does have a lot of reflections. Like, the last one I did was opening gacha for Puroseka. The Puroseka On-Stars cards. And I know those things really did reflect as well. I haven't gone back to check, but I'm just like at the point where, you know, it's kind of too late anyways. It's gonna be gone from existence. But stuff like that, yeah, they do have a lot of reflections, so it's like, oof, a bit too much for my comfort, you know. But also my naked nails. This time around, my nails aren't naked, so someone's gonna recognize you are a famous actress. Yeah, someone's gonna you know, recognize my hands from like the small pictures that have been taken of me throughout the years, and they're gonna be like, oh, I know you, you're from this and this, and I'm gonna be like, no, you don't. I don't know who that is. They're gonna be like, oh, you're famous for this thing, and I'll be like, no, I never done that thing before. What on earth are you talking about? You know, like just a few pixels and AI will scan the internet and recognize you. Yeah, that's the scary thing, you know. That is the very, very scary thing. So I would like to avoid that at all costs, to keep myself safe and to keep my everything else safe, you know. I'm a very old internet user, and safety has been ingrained in my mind from the very beginning. From the very, very beginning. So I know some people do, like, don't mind having like their faces on there, on the around in public, but I don't like that. It makes me a bit uncomfortable. Even if it's like, even if I'm just like a mob in the background, I don't perceive me, please. Like, don't perceive me. I may look very beautiful, but like, I don't want to be seen. It's fair, I'm only teasing you. Yes, I feel like even if you tease me, and even if I know that you're teasing me, I will always I will always go through with whatever I say. But yeah, as I have overstayed my welcome now, it is time for me to say goodbye for today. I do have plans streaming tomorrow. I'm like debating. I'm gonna see if I could stream longer tomorrow. I think tomorrow might just be an hour stream too. This sucks. Okay, anyways, Miss Meadow's stream only 15 minutes long. It was 15 minutes for you. I'm sorry. It's okay. You didn't really miss much. It was just me fangirling about Idols of Starlight for like 45 minutes probably. I could repeat myself if you want. No, but I gotta go actually, so thank you everyone so much for joining me today. Sounds like a normal stream. I know. I'm just I was gonna say sorry for being unapologetically fangirling about things that no one cares about. But yes, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Everyone have a good night, good rest of your day. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Until next time, stay safe, have fun, and bye-bye.